It's time for our last tick. Now, the coronavirus is striking a blow to U.S. airlines' bottom lines as carriers are canceling flights amid decreased demand for travel to and from China and Hong Kong. We have Yahoo Finance's Alexis Keenan joining us now. And Alexis, when we try to make sense of all this, how much do you think the coronavirus is costing these airlines?
So a little hard to say right now. And according to the industry data firm OAG, they said don't panic quite yet, that the U.S. airlines that have service to China and Hong Kong, that they're okay for now. But of course, a lot of that has to do with how long the coronavirus is having an impact, right? We're 38 days out from when China first reported to the WHO that this virus was an issue. And just this week, with United Airlines being the last to fully implement cancellations to the region, just this week, we have those full cancellations going into effect. So going to have some impact, of course, and trying to get our arms around how much it'll have. I've just looked at it like trying to take it down to a daily basis and looking at the revenues for the U.S. carriers going to the region. So if we look at the U.S. airlines with flights going back and forth, we have United with the most flights per day. They have 24 total flights per day. American has approximately 12 flights per day, and Delta has 6 a day. However, when we look at the revenue derived from those services, and this is based on Department of Transportation information from the third quarter 2019, that's the most recent that's available. United with $99 million for that quarter. That breaks down to about $1.1 million a day. American, about $313,000 a day for those services, and Delta with $630,000. You got to wonder there with American having quite a bit more flights, double the number of Delta, though the revenues aren't showing it there. They've been struggling in that market quite a bit. So definitely an impact. And as the days go on, this is at least a way that we can use to quantify once we have a full number of days that the virus is impacting the airlines, use that perhaps as a multiplier.
Alexis, it's interesting when we talk about the scale of these changes, because I was reading your piece and in there it said that it was unprecedented. And when we compare what's happening now with the coronavirus to what happened with SARS, It was a very, very different reaction.
A totally different response. The airlines have been more aggressive than ever. And, there's a lot more air travel, too. And particularly the amount of air travel in China has upticked, many times over. And it's just becoming more and more aggressive with those carriers becoming a lot more international as well. So a lot of that perhaps has to do with the fact that people are just traveling more and the virus can spread that much more quickly. Also to note, American and Delta, they both have stakes, very small stakes in China Airlines, with American having a 2.6% stake in China Southern, and Delta with a small stake in China Eastern. But those airlines are getting hit really hard too, both domestically and internationally.
All right, Alexis Keenan, thanks so much.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.